Hollywood is indelibly printed in our minds as the go-to place for entertainment, and has been for decades. When there really did seem to be more stars in Hollywood than in heaven, Hollywood Stage had them performing films as radio plays, on the sponsor's dime, of course. Right here.
The makers of Campbell's Soups present The Campbell Playhouse. Orson Welles, producer. Good evening, listeners. This is Ernest Chappell speaking. Tonight, the Campbell Playhouse presents Orson Welles in his own radio version of that great sea story, Mutiny on the Bounty. But first, a word from our sponsor. Any day you look on the lunch or dinner menu of the most popular restaurant in town, you will likely find that one dish featured is chicken. Ask the proprietor about this, and he'll tell you that chicken is a best-seller, not only with the regulars, but with people who are eating out in style. And it's true wherever you go. Chicken is usually first choice when the meal is to be something specially fine. I mention this because it seems to me the widespread liking for chicken is one reason Campbell's chicken soup is enjoyed so eagerly by families everywhere. You see, this soup is chicken through and through, so that as sure as you like chicken, you'll like Campbell's chicken soup. In the aroma that drifts up as this soup is set before you, there's an unmistakable promise of chicken. There's deep-down chicken flavor in each spoonful as you taste it, and tender pieces of chicken meat, too. That's what makes this such a grand soup. The lavish emphasis on chicken. Why don't you surprise your family with Campbell's chicken soup for some meal this weekend?
Good evening, this is Orson Welles. On the 12th of September, 1792, there occurred in England the most remarkable court-martial in maritime history. 7 naval officers and men were on trial for their lives before the Lords Commissioner of the Admiralty on charge of high treason. Revelations at this trial of conditions prevailing on the ships of the British Navy came finally to exert a powerful influence in humanizing the administration of the world's navies and making more tolerable life at sea.
Roger Byam, midshipman.
Here, sir.
James Morrison, boatswain's mate.
Yes, sir.
William Purcell, ship's carpenter.
Yes, sir.
Thomas Burkitt, seaman.
Yes, sir.
John Mills, seaman.
Yes, sir.
Thomas Ellison, seaman.
Yes, sir.
You are here to be tried by a special court of naval inquiry assembled aboard His Majesty's flagship Duke under Article 19 of the Naval Articles of War, which read as follows. If any person in or belonging to the fleet shall make or endeavor to make any mutinous assembly upon any pretense whatsoever, every person offending herein, being convicted thereof by the sentence of the court-martial, shall suffer death.
First witness to the Crown, Captain Bligh.
Captain Bligh?
Yes, my lord.
Captain Bligh, have you any statement to make to this court concerning the mutiny aboard His Majesty's ship Bounty, while under your command in the great South Seas?
I have, sir. I have prepared a statement which I now beg the court's permission to read.
The court will hear your statement, Captain Bligh.
I respectfully beg to submit to the Lords Commissioner of the Admiralty the information that His Majesty's armed vessel Bounty, under my command, was taken from me by some of the superior officers and men on the 28th day of April, 1789, in the following manner. A little before sunrise, Fletcher Christian, who was mate of the ship and officer of the watch, together with the accused and certain others of the crew, came into my cabin, and while I was asleep seized me in my bed and, with cutlasses and bayonets fixed at my breast, threatened me with instant death if I spoke or made the least noise. I was hauled on deck in my shirt and without a rag else. The boatswain was ordered to hoist the launch out, and the officers and men who remained loyal were ordered into the boat. We then veered astern, all 19 souls. The boat was so lumbered and deep in the water that it was believed we should never reach shore. The size of the boat was 23 feet from stem to stern, rowed 6 oars. After considering our melancholy situation, I was earnestly solicited by all hands to take them toward home. Therefore, after commending our souls to God, I bore away for New Holland and Timor, across a sea but little known, in a small boat laden with 19 souls, without a single map of any kind, and nothing but my own recollection and general knowledge of the situation of places to direct us.